Aloha, welcome to Waikiki.
You killed him, didn't you?
If I had, we wouldn't still be looking for the other half of the map.
Treasure map? You gotta be kidding.
Let's go.
We're talking about the Java Tiger. It's real, and it's going to be mine.
Get out of here! Fast!
John Peter McAllister, the only Occidental American ever to achieve the martial arts discipline of a ninja. Once part of a secret sect, he wanted to leave, but was marked for death by his fellow ninjas. He's searching for a daughter he didn't know he had. Pursued by Okasa, once the master's student, now sworn to kill him. The master found a new student. That's me, Max Keller. But we knew Okasa would be behind us, in the shadows, ready to strike again. Hi, I'm Max Keller. The guy in the jungle is an old friend of the Master's, Leo Fairchild. We were on our way to Hawaii at his request. He needed our help. Unfortunately, we got there too late.
Hours, following a bearing of 227 degrees from the previous noted banyan tree, about 700 meters. I believe I am at the entrance of the Kahani Cave. I'm about to enter. 1,328 hours. I think I'm at the entrance to the second chamber. This may be it. This is the big one.
Help me. Tanahama. Help.
Aloha, welcome to Waikiki.
Thanks. Oh, listen, would you be free in about 5 minutes for a surfing lesson?
I don't teach surfing lessons.
No problem. I'll sign up for whatever it is you do teach. I could get used to this.
What, getting turned down? Or falling on your face?
Very funny. All kidding aside, this Leo Fairchild, whatever trouble he's in, I'm pretty glad he's in for us.
Whatever it is, it won't be nothing new. Leo spent most of his life in trouble. I'll feel a lot better when we get there.
Hey, this is his daughter, isn't it?
Yes. Last time I saw her, she was nude. And 2 months old.
Any guy that's got a daughter that looks like that can't be all bad.
Where is it?
I don't have it.
Come on, Miss Fairchild.
I'm warning you. Hello, police? This is...
Disconnected. The old bum couldn't even pay his phone bills. You leave you enough money to bury him? If he'd been smart enough to accept our offer, he'd probably still be here.
You killed him, didn't you?
If I had, we wouldn't still be looking for the other half of the map. I want it. Now. Understand? Now, I've played this scene before. You've probably seen it before. I ask you a question. You refuse to answer. So I hurt you a little more. Let's not play it again. Where's the map?
Think it's a client trying to get out?
Like I said before, well, he's in trouble.
I don't know where the map is.
Great old ninja trick.
Let her go.
The hell are you? You want me to make the introduction?
I'll handle it. Max,
I'm all right. Was that guy big or what?
enormous.
I thought so.
You're Shelley Fairchild.
And you're John Peter McAllister, aren't you?
Right.
Who are those guys?
Killers.
Where's your father?
I'm afraid you've made the trip for nothing. My father was killed 4 days ago. Face it, he was a dreamer. Hey, who am I kidding? He was a loser. You knew my dad, Mr. McAllister. He lived from crisis to crisis.
Mostly of his own doings, I recall.
Well, it finally caught up with him. And the irony of it, the tragedy is that he was about to retire.
On what? I mean, his office didn't exactly look...
No, I know what you mean. He had a deed. Besides an office full of junk and lots of tender memories. He left me a deed to an island.
A whole island?
Oh, believe me, it isn't much. He won it several years ago in a poker game. It's about 15 acres, uninhabited, between here and Maui. It's called Halakai.
Mostly volcano.
You know about it?
He knows everything.
The deed to this island, it came with a map. Something valuable supposed to be hidden there.
A treasure map? You gotta be kidding.
The islands are littered with treasure. The trick is to know how to find them.
I thought it was crazy, too. And so did my father, until he found out Kruger was taking it seriously.
Kruger, who's he?
A buyer and seller. Antiques, supposedly. Draper and the other men in Dad's office, they worked for Mr. Kruger. Dad tore the map in two for safety. I found him dead on the beach in Halakai with half the map beside him. Somehow Kruger's people must have overlooked it.
So that's the trouble Leo was in. And today they came back after your half of the map. Where is it?
Well hidden.
What are the police doing?
Nothing. Insufficient evidence. Seems the death of someone like Leo Fairchild isn't exactly high priority. He may have been the most inept private detective in history. But I loved him. I loved him. That map is the only thing I've left of my dad.
How about we get the rest of it for you, from Kruger?
How?
I don't know. But maybe we can nail him in the process.
And before we rush into this, let me see if my old friend Keto Harris is still with the Hawaii police. He may be able to fill us in on Kruger. Don't let her out of your sight.
There you go again. Leaving me with all the tough assignments.
Well?
She couldn't have buried the map with her father. She had him cremated, scattered at sea.
Then it must be in the office.
I'm telling you, those guys that jumped us, that was no garden variety old man. He put moves on us like you wouldn't believe.
What kind of moves?
Like that, only better.
There is none better. And that's your excuse for coming here crawling with your tail between your legs?
Get off my back, Mr. Kruger.
Don't you ever talk to me in that tone of voice again. Do you understand? We're running out of time! Go and get the other half of that map from that girl. And get it now. And Draper, do whatever is necessary. We're not talking about some dime store toy. We're talking about the Java Tiger. It's real, it exists, and it's going to be mine.
I met him on the road, a little place called Elliston. I was in trouble as usual. And since then, we've been mostly moving around the country looking for Terry McAllister. And I've been learning a lot about myself.
What have you found out?
Some things I'm trying to change. Some emotions I'm trying to control. A couple of moments I'm real proud of. How about you?
Singing, trying to take care of my father, and a couple of relationships I'm not proud of. Used his name in the present tense, didn't I? As if he wasn't.
I understand.
I know you do. Underneath it all, you're really very sensitive, aren't you?
Just don't tell the bad guys. Hawaii's even looking better than I expected.
Max, do you ever get tired of dragging Mr. McAllister around the country with you? Or is he the one doing the dragging?
You really say what's on your mind, don't you?
Not always.
Nobody's dragging anybody. We can both walk anytime, okay?
I didn't mean to make you angry.
I'm sorry. I guess it just touched a nerve I didn't know I had. The map was supposed to be hidden in the cave.
Dad wouldn't tell me. Said the less I knew, the better.
He was right.
Still coming to have it.
Tough talk without your partner around. Think you can hack it, kid? Big mistake, kid. I used to make them too, but you learn, you know? Now, you're gonna tell us where you've hidden that map. Brought your new friend here? He dies. Your choice. Friend's got about 2 seconds, lady.
All right, I'll tell you.
Who's that, the good fairy?
I don't know, but he couldn't have timed it any better.
I was gonna say the same thing to you.
Well, I was in the neighborhood. You know how it is.
You okay?
A little shaky, I guess.
Well, let's go inside.
Did you talk to the police?
Some. Kruger's a mystery man. Swiss passport, international reputation. And just like you said, a buyer and seller.
Of what?
Drugs, armaments, lives. Only nothing can be proven. He's rented a beach house near Kailua. Now, Lieutenant Harris said your father was trying to nail him.
Really?
Well, certainly he spent enough time with him, feeding 5-0 with information.
To get Kruger off his back.
And since his death, the heat has dissipated.
Yes.
So now he's after you.
There's magic in the islands, a feeling in the air. Breeze is always blowing, songs are always there. Fires are always glowing in the night air. Just another perfect day in paradise. There's people always laughing.
Champagne?
Thanks.
And you?
Purchase, please.
Oh, nothing to celebrate?
Only this meeting. It's naturally friendly.
Charm never fails.
Another perfect day in paradise. 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 Just another perfect day in paradise.
She's good. Wish I could say the same thing for this boy.
An acquired taste.
Hello. Hi.
You were wonderful, Shelley.
Incredible.
Thanks. Still got a long way to go, but I'm getting there. Did you find anything?
Yeah, the real estate agent who rented the beach house to Kruger, I conned a copy of the layout from her. She said there's a safe in the master bedroom.
You're gonna rob the place?
That's the idea, yeah.
It's his idea. Can we borrow your car?
Are you kidding? Of course. Maybe someday I can thank you for this.
How about as soon as we get back with the map?
You be careful, will you?
Hey, what's wrong with you? You were the one who was in such a hurry to get to Hawaii so we could help Leo out.
That's what we're doing, isn't it?
There you go, answering a question with a question. I think you spent too many years taking lessons in inscrutable.
You could use 1 or 2 lessons yourself.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I'm running out of patience, Mr. Tanehama. This half of a map you sold me is of little use. The girl says she doesn't have the other half, and if she's telling the truth, that leaves you.
No, I told you. That was all I found on Fairchild's body. Half map.
Don't lie to me. I find it most distressing when I'm lied to. Now, let's hear your entertaining story once again.
Haven't we been in this situation before?
Frequently.
When are we gonna learn? It's dangerous.
Speak for yourself. I learned that a long time ago.
But if the girl's pretty, what can you do?
Be quiet. Remember whose idea this is.
All right, Mr. Tanehama. I believe you. How long did you wait for Mr. Fairchild on the beach?
1 hour, maybe a little more. Then he returned and fall dead at my feet.
You didn't tell the police?
Of course not. Mr. Tanehama wouldn't want them inquiring into his nocturnal shipping enterprises. Isn't that right, sir? Which is why we can continue to trust him to keep the matter of the Java Tiger in the utmost confidence. Am I right, Mr. Tanehama?
Oh, yes, Mr. Kruger.
Good.
Thank you. Good night.
Good night.
Want me to keep an eye on him?
No, he's telling the truth. Fear, I can smell it. He wouldn't go anywhere near that cave. He doesn't have the other half of the map. It's got to be the girl.
More practice. Not quite your finesse yet.
Gets the job done.
The Java Tiger? Kruger's got to be dreaming.
It's one of Leo's favorite occupations. Maybe one of his wild dreams came true.
Master bedroom's over here.
Where's the safe?
I figured asking the real estate lady for its exact location was slightly obvious. I know. I never let it bother me before, right? What was it you called it? A gaining of wisdom or something like that? Over here. Time for some of that ninja magic of yours.
Nothing magic about it.
Sure, nothing magic, piece of cake. You realize you could be making big bucks doing this? Or not?
you by the road. Go.
I'm not going
Get
out.
out of here!
Interesting weapons. Smoke, weighted chains.
Why did I listen to him?
You must tell me more about them. It's fortunate your wound is so slight, Mr. McAllister. I have no doubt that you have inflicted a great deal more damage on my people since this morning.
I try.
How long have you been on this quest?
For the Java Tiger? Now, come on, Kruger. That's no more than a legend.
That's just not true. Not if one reads the journals of William Palmer, first mate of Captain Cook's final voyage. Palmer writes of a small but incredible, jewel-inlaid golden statuette.
A gift to Captain Cook from a Javanese king.
Palmer also goes on to describe how Cook later presented the statue to a local chief here in the islands, on Halikai to be precise, as a peace offering. The date, February the 10th, 1770.
For all the good it did him. 4 days later, he was killed on Kalalikukui Bay.
You know a great deal, Mr. McAllister. What you apparently don't know is that the chief placed the statue in a cave, a kind of shrine on Halikai, and Palmer made a map of it. I have half, and you have half. We could be partners. I have no doubt that the statue is still there in that cave, 200 years later. Today, the Java Tiger is conservatively worth $8 million. So, where's the other half of that map?
I don't know.
Of course you do. And you will tell me. I have no doubt your threshold of pain is high. Very high. But I'm a patient man, Mr. McAllister. I've spent 16 years of my life on this quest. So you will tell me. And then I will kill you. A pity. It would have been rewarding to have brought you to your knees in one-to-one combat.
Go for it.
After Mr. Draper's finished with you, there will only be a broken shell of a man left to fight. Not much sport in that, is there? Take him out.
I've been so worried. What happened?
They jumped us.
Well, where's...
Still there, covering for me.
We could call the police.
By the time I'd finish explaining how come we're breaking into Kruger's house, McAllister could be dead.
What have I gotten you into?
Well, it might have helped if you had warned us the stakes were so high. The Java Tiger? Even I've heard of that. If it's real. If it exists. And it doesn't matter if it doesn't exist, as long as Kruger believes it does.
Is there any way I can help?
Coil that out, we may need it.
What is all this stuff?
Weapons. Just hope I'm up to using them right.
What's this for?
Beats me. Probably less than 17. Let's go.
Nothing. He won't say a word. I've never seen anything like it. It's as if pain means nothing to him.
Strange man. All right, we won't wait any longer. Kill McAllister, then get the girl.
Hey, this is private property. Couple.
I want to speak to Mr. Kruger. Tell him I brought the map. I want John Peter McAllister in exchange.
Bye-bye. perfect.
Good to see you.
This time I was in the neighborhood.
I know how it is.
You all right?
Draper worked me over.
Maybe if you hadn't played that trick on me.
There might have been two of us being worked over. Or worse.
I don't like that. I don't like it at all. We're in this together.
That's why I knew you'd come back for me. Thank you, Max. Let's go.
You're surprised to see me, right?
Not entirely. Have you brought the map?
Max Keller has it. He's across the road watching us. When you bring Mr. McAllister out, he'll come over and hand it to you. If any of your winners lays a hand on me, Max burns the map.
You obviously acquired your business sense from someone other than your father.
Drop it, Draper.
All right, the map.
Come on, hurry up, will you? I don't do this kind of work for a living. It's too dangerous.
Leo.
Hello, John.
Leo, as in Leo Fairchild?
Why?
About 8 million reasons, John. But there's a catch. I can't pull this off without you. You're gonna take us to that island.
We lost him. What do we do?
Call Tony Hammer. We need his boat to take us to Halikai. We let them lead us to the Java Tiger.
But without our half of the map, they won't be able to.
Leo Fairchild was driving that car. He's alive, as I always suspected. He's been to the cave. And he'll lead us to it.
Johnny, you knew?
While running down information on Kruger, all the police had on you was a missing person. I checked a little further, and I found no death certificate.
Yeah, I thought about that. Then I thought, who'd look?
Leo, how could you let Shelley take the heat like that?
Hey, what can I tell you? There wasn't supposed to be any more heat after I was dead. Max, don't be sore at Shelley. This is not what it looks like.
With you, it never is. One thing I could count on, you always cared more about your friends than about money.
Oh, no, wait a minute, John. I mean, I've got a healthy interest in that map at all. But I tell you, I, for one, never thought that Java Tiger was anything but smoke. Well, that is until Kruger and his guys started slapping me around a little. Ah, forget it. Look, forget it. Forget what I said about going over there after. I mean, what does a guy like me need with all this treasure hunting grief? I mean, maps, treasure hunters and all this kind of thing. Johnny, I'm not into hitting people and kicking it anymore. I got a business to run here, remember? And listen, don't get the idea about this refurbished office. I mean, I've got a great client list. I mean, hey, last year alone, I grossed...
Leo.
You know, it still gets away from me sometimes. Oh, here it is. Here. All right, this half is... I think that's the right one. Yeah, this is the only half I'll need because I can remember the rest. But we have got to be careful because there are booby traps and poison darts. Not strong enough to kill old Leo, of course. But it's the other thing, the entry into the second chamber. Legend has it that no human being can get through it.
That's why you sent for me.
Yeah, right, because you're not... you're,
Inhuman.
No, John, you're a ninja. You guys can get into almost anywhere, can't you?
Why should I?
Yeah, well, I guess maybe I should have thought about that before, huh? I deceived you, John. Your old pal deceived you. And I even got my daughter to deceive you. I guess I'm not like good wine. I don't age too well. I don't suppose it would help to tell you that I did it all for Shelley.
Not a whole lot.
I guess I really blown it with you this time, huh?
Close, but no cigar.
You mean we're on?
We'll go to your island. Find your Java Tiger before Kruger and his people get to it.
Right. They'll be going over there, too, won't they? Uh-oh. Listen, you guys think you could do this without me? I got this big domestic advantage over kind of, rich bimbo and her tennis pro.
Leo.
Right. I'll drive.
We should be at the end of our half of the map in about 10 minutes. Drop from heat prostration first.
Hey, we're going back to the beach and wait.
You will do exactly as I tell you. The quicker we find the cave, the quicker you'll be safe. And wealthy. Don't forget that.
No boat. Maybe Kruger threw in the towel.
Not likely. They could have put it on the lee side.
They're here. Now, let's go, but we gotta stay together. They're moving inland, Mr. Kruger, heading north.
Good. Stay with them, but be careful. The old man's got eyes in the back of his head. Here we are. As far as this map will take us. Now we wait. Mookie, Sonny, go to that ridge. Check up ahead. Now we wait.
It's amazing what some people go through for a lousy $8 million.
Finley should have checked in 3 minutes ago. See if you can reach him.
Finley, you read. Finley.
It was that tree. No, it was that one.
Leo.
No, it's this one. Well, anyway, look, we're almost at the outer edge of the other half of the map.
That's where I'd be if I were Kruger.
Oh, yeah, listen, maybe we ought to...
Max, you circle around that way, but just for looking. When we move, we've got to move together.
I'll be the picture of restraint.
I'll go that way. We'll meet back here in 5 minutes.
Got it.
What about us?
You wait here.
Can we hold that for you, Daddy?
No, I'm okay. I just sure wish I'd never seen that map. Hey, I don't deserve that.
Yes, you do.
I'd never forgive myself if I passed this up. Sorry to just drop in like this, fellas. Don't you love it when the good guys win?
They might have, if you'd done what I said.
Seemed like a great idea at the time.
All right, gentlemen. Do exactly as I tell you. Call your friends and ask them to join us. Tell them we're your prisoners. Tell them everything's all right.
What's in it for us?
You get to live.
You want them? You find them.
Let's put him away and get on with it. You can take care of Leo and get the job in time.
I drop your guns or drape it dice right now. you, Johnny, I'm not cut out for this kind of work.
Where's Kruger?
Forget about him. He got away. Without a backup, he's nothing.
Does anybody get the feeling we should get to that cave fast?
Yeah, come on, let's go. All right, this is it. Now watch yourself.
Booby traps?
Falling rocks, poison darts. It all depends on where you walk. I can show you where not to walk.
Won't do any good. The Polynesians intend for that Java tiger not to be found.
If it exists.
It exists. It's in there. I know it's in there.
Stone in my shoe.
Max, are you all right?
Terrific.
That's been tripped recently.
Yeah, by yours truly.
If it's here, that's the room.
Stop!
I think you just made up for your impetuousness.
All of it?
Are you kidding? It'll take years.
The Java tiger.
Look. Back. Cover your faces.
Nice going. So that's what $8 million looks like.
I'll take that. Get out of here, fast!
Not without you.
Get them out of here!
Let's go.
Johnny, thank God you're all right. All right, let's see it.
I don't have it.
What?
It's in there.
Daddy, no!
Come on, Leo. Come on.
Get it! You're gonna get killed!
Let me go. I can't leave it. Come on, let me go. Let me get in there. Let me go, please.
I'm okay. I'm glad it's over.
It always was just smoke anyway, wasn't it, John?
Oh, I'm gonna hate to see you in Mexico, Mr. McAllister.
Max is gonna hate it even more.
I hope you can forgive me for lying to you.
That's old news, Shelley. Leo, what are your retirement plans?
Hey, listen, that's all changed. Ever since the word got out that I nabbed Kruger and his troops, the work has been pouring in. I may have to open up another office, hire a staff.
Pouring in, Daddy?
Oh, maybe just a trickle. But the point is that Leo Fairchild's investigations has turned the corner. Besides which, I don't ever want to see that island again.
I got a feeling people are gonna keep looking for the Java Tiger.
Hey, you don't really think that maybe...
Daddy.
Come on, Leo.